Anin Buju. Hi, my name is Tikin Morso and this is my partner Sarah Fontaine. We are in partnership with 7Gen Energy, Indigenous Clean Energy, and Sagin Anishinaabe High School to build a self-sustaining greenhouse to bring food security to the community and education curriculum.
We're getting our lumber delivery, really exciting. We've been waiting about a month for it. We'll be storing it in the sea can because our students will be building our greenhouse when school's back in a few weeks.
It feels really good to have the lumber arrive this morning because it just feels like the project's finally getting started and it just feels more real now. And it's nice to have the people that were here today help us, and I'm really thankful that they were able to be a part of this morning.
They have a hot lunch program here, and so essentially what we're going to do is just grow things to support the hot lunch program. We did an interview with the youth, we did a student survey, and a lot of people wanted to just grow basic things like carrots, lettuce, tomatoes, everything that's actually pretty easy to grow already. So we're pretty confident with this project being a success. So.
Boil it and put it in that. Our ancestors always talked about looking at 7 generations ahead. So, like, you know, you're looking at your great-great-great-grandchildren. You think about them and what kind of life do you want them to have. Mm-hmm. She approached me and says, I want you to be an elder for our project. We need that elder, we need that support. So would you accept to help us? So going back, I guess it's actually going back to the way things used to be, because we were self-sustaining at one time as Anishinaabe people, and gardens were huge. They had huge gardens. It's not like the gardens that you see today that are just like, you know, household gardens, food that'll last for a few weeks, whatever. Like, you know, they looked at how much food was needed throughout the winter.
Food sovereignty to me means being able to take care of your own community. You know, with COVID, we've seen shortages in stores, et cetera, and just in terms of where our food comes from, you know, a lot of it comes from the States, a lot of it comes from Mexico. That's a huge problem in terms of like greenhouse gas emissions, you know, transportation, reducing the transportation costs, and just being able to like control what kind of chemicals are going into our food.
You could see a 90-year-old man still being active, and today you see 60, 70-year-old guys that, like, you know, they don't want to do anything and they just give up. And then, of course, a majority of them have diabetes, so but as soon as they're diagnosed with something, they just give up and they kind of go down. That hope, we have to instill hope back into our people.
So this is the site where our greenhouse is going to be built. All this old play structure is going to be moved within the next 1 to 2 weeks or something like that. Our community has a high rate of diabetes, so I think it's really important to bring that healthy lifestyle back. And also I think it's important to maintain our own food and how it grows and stuff, because, you know, all the food that gets imported, it comes from somewhere, and food is better when it's like super fresh, right? And it's important to grow it organically, I think, because, you know, there's so many pesticides in the foods. We don't even know what we're eating really when you buy store-bought food.
I just wanted to add that climate action is a fight for everybody, and I think more people should be involved in smaller scale projects like this. I know we do need to take corporations and governments and hold them accountable, but I really think the big change is going to come at a grassroots level, so I just really want to encourage everyone to get involved.